yelling? Who do you think is yelling? Me? No, your mother. She's gonna get an hour.
Good afternoon, friends. It is Thursday, April 23rd, 2026, and we are back on the Quehanna Trail, finally. Just about 1 year later. Have about 24 miles to go to finish this trail off. I gotta give a big shout out to Bill, fella I found on a Facebook page, Facebook group for this trail, for giving me a shuttle from the state park to Red Run Road, where I got off the trail last time. We are headed up Porcupine Draft here this afternoon. Gonna try to get between 8 and 10 miles here before it gets dark. Got about 6 hours to hike. It is a beautiful day. 70 degrees, 75 degrees. Last year, hurting myself wasn't part of the plan, but sometimes those things happen, especially on the longer hikes. But we're back here. We're gonna get it finished this time. After we finish the trail, we will be camping at Parker Dam State Park with the girlfriend and her family for the weekend, so that should be really fun. But here, as is typical on this trail, we're already at the water. First water crossing. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna get across this and we're gonna get up the hill. But for now, I'm very excited to be back on this trail, so should be a good finish here. made it to camp. Just over 11 miles today. According to the watch, we got 11.07 in 4 hours. So not too bad of a pace today. I found this awesome campsite. I typically don't camp by the water because of the bugs, but this spot is beautiful. It's right by the creek, so I got plenty of water, which is awesome because I'm very thirsty. So I'm gonna get camp set up, have some dinner, maybe take a quick peek at the setup once it's all ready to go for the night. But I'm tired. I'm gonna relax. I got 11 miles today, so that's 12, 13 to do tomorrow to finish. So shouldn't be too bad of a day. Have plenty of time to get it done. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the evening in this beautiful campsite. All right, I got camp set up here and haven't hammock camped in a while. It's been several years, honestly, mainly because once I switched to a Dyneema tent, it was really hard to go back to carrying a 2.5 pound sil poly nylon tarp plus the hammock itself. So what I have here now is the Hammock Gear standard tarp with doors, I want to say it's called. And I really got to give these guys a shout out. I emailed them and asked them if there was any way they could have this to me for this trip, and they accommodated my request, and it got here yesterday. So really happy with the customer service there. Definitely going to be a return customer. Underneath I have my Superior Gear 40-degree hammock with the quilt built in. And then in my pack I have my matching quilt. That is my favorite quilt. I use that more than any other quilt. But yeah, again, big thanks to Hammock Gear for the great customer service. This thing weighs like 7 ounces or 8 ounces. So I love my Superior Gear shelter. It's a great product. Very thought out well. If you've seen any of my other videos, I have a really good video on that setup, but for the weight, it just that doesn't fit my the gear that I'm after anymore for the stuff that I do now. So this is what I'm going to be using from now on. And I honestly forgot how quick and easy it was to set up this versus, I mean, my tents are super easy to set up, but after you're done hiking for the day, getting down on your knees and reaching around and being on the ground and bending, it's a pain. So a nice, something that you don't realize how much you missed it until you go back to it. But yeah, I still have about 50 minutes until sunset, so I'm gonna get some dinner, get the rest of my stuff out. The mosquitoes are kind of annoying, but I don't really care. I'm netted in there, so we should be good to go. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. It is day number 2 on the Quehanna Trail. about 2 miles in for the day. If you've ever watched my channel, you know that I am not really one for getting up and talking to the camera when I first get up. I slept in big time today, which is fine. I wanted to have a nice laid-back day because I'm not in a rush. The girlfriend and her family will be back to Parker Dam State Park this evening, and it doesn't matter what time I get there. I'm going to wait for her at the camping area that I'll walk past, because that's where we're putting the camper, and then I will finish out the remaining, I think, like 0.1 or 0.2 miles of the trail with her back to the sign. But right now we're at the Medics Run access area. This is the Quehanna Highway right here, about to cross over it for the last time before we head back to Parker Dam State Park. So we'll get some more looks here as we walk along today for a few more hours at what all the Quehanna Trail has to offer from here to Parker Dam State Park. So let's finish this out. What's up, guys? We are just about done with the trail. According to my watch, I'm at 12 miles, but I think I'm more like 11 on my other Garmin. But yeah, getting it finished up. I am tired. I am hungry. I had a granola bar for breakfast, and that's about it. I knew 400 calories was going to be really pushing it for 12, 13 miles today, but whatever. I cannot wait to have some food tonight at the campground and take a shower. I got downpoured on earlier for about 20 minutes, which was nice, followed by super hot and humid, followed by a front, and it's now not cold or hot. It's very comfortable actually, but these moisture wicking shirts really do a good job at keeping you cool. As soon as the temperature gets below like 75 or the sun goes away, you feel chilly in these, which is excellent. Last year has been filled with kind of rehabilitating my knees and feet to get back to the hiking shape that I was used to them being in. And I've had a little bit of knee pain yesterday and today, but I feel much better. I feel like I'm able to manage this pain, and I feel like I'm back to having strength, where my joints aren't giving out on me before my muscles do, which feels good. But for now, we're about back to the state park, so I'm going to enjoy this gentle last little bit of trail that I have here, and then take a nap while I wait for the girlfriend and her dad to get to the park. It's been a fun one. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for your support. And again, big shout out to Hammock Gear for them stepping up and helping me out with the last minute order that I needed. I really appreciate that. So check them out for sure. Thanks to Dan from Backpacking Adventures. It's been a while since I made a video. He has a bunch of great videos on his channel. But check him out also. He was very helpful when I was originally planning this trail. He's hiked this several times and he gave me a lot of good information. So thanks to him as well. So it is now 8:10 p.m. The lady and little guy are now here. I promised I would wait to finish the trail until she got here. But we are here. Back where we started. And it's done.
Say yay! Yay!
Yay! This has been the Quehanna Trail, one of the most beautiful trails that I've ever hiked in Pennsylvania. 74 miles. Oh, we have a cameraman. I don't ever get a cameraman. There was marshlands in the beginning and swampy areas, elky areas that were very western. Lots of pine forests, lots of... I look rough. Lots of cool things. Didn't feel like Pennsylvania in a lot of spots. A lot of beautiful creeks, waterfalls. If you like water, this is the trail. I would not recommend doing it after some heavy rain because you will be submerged with your feet for most of the trail. This has been the Quehanna Trail. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe. I'll have a gear video on the stuff that I used on this trip out soon, and I'll talk more about my trip in August. But yeah, until next time.